Today I'm going to be showing you the greatest course in history on Fortnite map making so you guys can make more money online. Today you're going to be learning how do I market yourself, how do I actually make games, how do I learn verse code, how does the discovery system actually work. Today I'm going to be showing you completely everything for completely free right now. This video is going to be completely raw and unedited, so if I stutter, bear with me, but I can't stress this enough. Watch this video until the end. You're going to learn generations of wealth of information in Fortnite map making and UEFN. And of course guys, join the Patreon, which is only $15 for 25 games that you can literally copy and paste and repost and make thousands of dollars a month, which is in the link in the description. And of course, join my community with thousands and thousands of people all helping each other reach our goals and get to the top, making money online, making Fortnite maps. So without further ado, let's make you rich making Fortnite maps, shall we? Let's get into it. Starting off with number one, which is your thumbnails. I see all of you guys have just terrible thumbnails inside of your game. So how do you actually make better thumbnails? Well, let me show you. So essentially right now, I'm going to walk you guys through the steps to make a successful thumbnail. And we're starting off with a box fights one right here. So firstly, what I want you guys to do is head on into the software Phototopia. Essentially, this is a photo editing software, pretty much identical like Photoshop, but it's way better, and I'll show you guys why in a second. All you guys have to do is just press new project and you'll open up a 1280 by 720 image, and you guys can literally just search up whatever box fight background you have. I'm going to grab mine like so, just like this, and obviously I'm going to stretch mine out to fit the actual proportions because you don't want to have white borders around your thumbnail or nobody's going to click on it. All right, so now we have that, but this is what I like to do. So for all of you guys watching at home, get your thumbs ready. I want you guys to watch this carefully, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys make your thumbnails, right? Like I'll go to your guys' thumbnails. For example, this one right here, Better Music Box PvP. This is a terrible thumbnail. Like the lighting inside of your guys' games are just very bad. So this is how you're going to fix it. So you're going to press Control J. So essentially that's going to duplicate the background layer, and you'll go ahead and go into filter. Obviously you can't see the right side of my screen because my webcam's covering it, but you'll go to filter and you'll press other and you'll press color to alpha. And as you guys can see, this thumbnail is now a lot brighter, but I like to turn the opacity down just a little bit. So now we have this little before and after thing, and this is a lot more bright and vibrant. Does that make sense, guys? Now this is where you guys struggle a lot. None of you guys know how to make actual profitable and attractive icons inside of your box fight powered games. So right now I'm going to show you exactly what you can use. And the software is called Microsoft Bing AI. So you can just search up Bing AI just like this. And this is what I want you guys to do. So it's this software right here. Free image generation, image creator for Bing. That's what you want to press. Not the top one, this one right here. And now it just says describe what you like. Okay. So obviously we're going to press join and create first. Sign in with a personal account. I'm not going to leak my information. So now that we're inside of the software, this is all you guys seriously have to do. Create me a circle image theme around skibbity toilet in Fortnite style who has red lightning. Watch this, guys. Ready? Like you just have to base it off of like stuff that you actually like care about. Like you're going to see really quickly here. You're going to see the images that I'm going to get. This is exactly what I did to get thousands and thousands of dollars generated, and now I'm passing it down to you. So here we have it. Obviously this icon picture is a little small. The quality isn't the craziest, right? But this is what I'm saying. You need good quality images inside of your box fights game. Does that make sense? I'm going to try it one more time really quickly because I want a better prompt. But this is the software that you guys want to be using. All right, so here we have this one. Obviously this is not the craziest image, right? But it's pretty high quality. So this is all we have to do, guys. Go inside of the right click and press copy image, and then go ahead into the software remove.bg. And then all you have to do is just press the link and copy and paste the image inside of it. You don't even have to download this one. You can just remove the background. Now we're going to have the nice image. Of course, guys, some of the stuff will be removed. So what you guys can do is just press restore here, and you can just hover over the stuff that you want restored, and it will be restored for you. So you don't lose any attribute of the thumbnail that you previously just had. Because as you guys can see now we have this nice PNG image. We have the lightning as well. Obviously it's not the craziest, right? But it's still an image nonetheless. Now this is where the fun stuff comes in. A lot of you guys ask, how do I add the glow on my YouTube thumbnails, on the powers? This is what you got to do. Right click on one of your images and you'll open up this screen here, which is called layer style. All you have to do is press outer glow, put it onto screen 75. So the opacity, you'll have it on screen, the blend mode, 75%, spread to 200. Now we already have the glow forming, and the range is 50. So all you have to do is just select whatever color you want. Obviously we're going to have it as red because the background of this guy's image is red. And then you'll just keep pressing Control J, and essentially that will make it even more red for you. So this is how you have like abilities and powers inside of your games, but this is what I do to actually really spice things up. I'll go to image and adjustments, and I'll press shadows and highlights. And essentially this is going to make it way more vibrant and sharper on the eyes, as you guys can see. You can go to curves here and make it a lot more vibrant and brighter. I think you guys get the picture. Now with the text, obviously you want the Burbank CDK font, which is the original Fortnite font. So this is what you'll have to do. So you'll search up, I'm going to call this avatar box PvP. But first I need to resize the text here. So here we have it. Here's the text, okay? And obviously we're going to change this to yellow. What I like to do is actually search up the hex code of whatever the brightest color is. But obviously I know it by default now, so this is the brightest yellow, right? So this is pretty much what you want to do, guys. And then you'll have stroke here. And you can add your stroke to your images and your shadows and your drop shadows and all that good stuff. All right, so now we have your wicked thumbnail. I just told you how to handcraft and make. But without good marketing, the thumbnail is irrelevant. Just like a good game with a bad thumbnail. If nobody sees it and it's not attractive to click on, how are people going to see it in the first place? Well, that is where marketing comes in. And that is why I need to show you how to perfectly market your games and capitalize and make thousands of dollars a month. Let me show you. So if you guys go ahead and go onto TikTok and you just search up the typical Fortnite maps, you're going to see people promoting their games and getting millions and millions of views. But how do I do this myself? We're going to click on this game here called Really Easy XP Glitch. And as you guys can see, he's had 1.6 million views on this video, and he's literally just promoting an XP glitch inside of his game. And this video alone has probably brought him thousands and thousands of dollars in players inside of his game. This isn't even legit though. Guys, look at the screen. The XP feed does never go up this fast, bro. It never goes up this fast. This is the fake visual on side of the screen, which is kind of funny because a lot of people are doing that. Like this one here called most played Fortnite map. I got Travis Scott from this map, 3.4 million views. Obviously this stuff is not legitimate, but it's funny, right? Because you'd think this is because of how many views it has, but it's not. And that's what people are doing. They're scamming other people with fake videos, fake glitches to get traction inside of their games. This video here has 14 million views. This guy has over 2.6 million followers, guys. That is a lot of followers. This guy's getting millions and millions of views just screwing people over and just promoting games. Isn't that crazy? So how can you guys do this yourselves? Not screw people over, but make effective marketing for your games that will actually capitalize and bring in a lot of traction and players. This is how you want to do it. So if you guys go ahead and go on side of this guy's video here called Fix Live, this guy is perfectly resembling what you guys want to be doing to actually market your games. You want to be authentic to the camera. You don't want to be not showing your face. And I know a lot of you guys struggle with building personal brands. You guys are awkward to the camera. You're insecure, shy, whatever, right? And I can understand that. A lot of you guys just want to do faceless. You don't want to be showing your guys' faces inside of the screen. So this is an alternative of what you guys can do. If you guys look here, this guy's a YouTube account. This guy has a Fortnite account called Nostalgia Focus. And he talks about Fortnite maps and OG Fortnite. And essentially this is an OG Fortnite map. Because look, if you go to the comments, it says, bro, this is Panville. So what you guys can be doing is promoting your games in a way that is not distasteful, but is also intriguing. And the ways that you do that is with authenticity. You make a game that you actually care about. I see so many ideas inside of the map making space. Like for example, you scroll through here, you see all these games and none of them are really unique and true to you. Like here we have Thanos and the Diamond Sword in Minecraft. Like this guy made over $50,000, $49,000 and the thumbnail isn't legitimate. There's no Diamond Sword in this game. There's no Thanos Gauntlet. People are just screwing people over and this guy's made a grand total of $68,000 just doing that. And these are the exact same thumbnails and this one's made another 20K with 52,000 players. It's the exact same thing. The same thumbnail, the same title. It's seriously ridiculous and they're literally posted on the same day. Both of them hit home bar. Like there's so many shady stuff going on in the space and I trust you guys that you guys will do stuff from the heart. You guys do believe in yourselves, which is literally what Fort Mafia is. It's essentially a course, a free course for literally only $1 where essentially I will teach you and mentor and coach you and supply games and codes every single weekend so you guys can make thousands of dollars a month making games. It's inside of my Discord in the link in the description if you want to know more. But now let's get back to the video and teach you guys how to make more money with your games, including marketing, thumbnails, whatever. So this is what I want you guys to do. Because without good ideas, marketing and thumbnails are useless. Because if you don't have good ideas to create good marketing and you don't have good ideas to create good thumbnails, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So this is my fundamentals and steps I'm passing down to you guys that will significantly help you. This is what I want you guys to do to get inside and make better ideas. So you guys want to go inside of ChatGPT and create this prompt right here. Fortnite map ideas. Create me some Fortnite map ideas that bring in and attract players. I like playing Skylanders as a kid. Can you create them? Can you create similar experiences that were fun and enjoying to me as the kid that got me excited? And now what it's going to do with this prompt that you guys can copy, it's going to base things that you enjoyed as a kid. Okay, so you guys can replace Skylanders with whatever you enjoyed to do as a kid, but it will show you stuff inside of your games that you thought were never even possible. Like it's limitless, guys. You guys are limitless. You guys can do whatever the hell you want inside of Fortnite UEFN and make whatever you want. Make whatever you want, guys. So seriously, with everything that I taught you today, you guys need to understand these core fundamentals. Do things with the heart. You want to be authentic to what you're doing. You want to have purpose and driving, motivating forces that propel you forward. And that for me is helping you guys, which is why I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I'm here to change your life. I want you guys to seriously make a lot of money. I'm going to make a lot of money. We're going to get rich together. That is my promise to you. This channel is not stopping. I'm going to make this the biggest hustle of all time. This will be the biggest 9 to 5. People will not be working jobs anymore. My goal is to make them start making Fortnite maps. My main purpose in life is to motivate and inspire others, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm so thankful to have you guys inside of the channel, man. Businesses and sponsorship, you can reach out down below. Click the last video on the screen. I love you guys a lot, man. All right, guys, so we are inside of Fortnite right now. You guys may be asking, why am I in Fortnite? Well, the reason why I'm actually on Fortnite is because it shows a visual representation of what's actually popular and recommended to our faces. Pretty much gives us like a good insight on like what's actually popular inside of Fortnite because Fortnite GG is not completely accurate 100% of the time. The owner of the actual website is in my Discord server if you guys want to connect with like-minded people. But besides the point, what I want to talk to you guys and make this clear in your head is the fact that you may be confused right now because initially at the start I was as well. Like a lot of you guys, I know for a fact that you guys don't always know what is the best thing to make inside of Fortnite. How do I make a thumbnail? How do I do XYZ? And today I'm going to be showing you the actual reasoning behind why that even happens in the first place. How do I actually get players on my game? How do I do all of that? I'm going to be doing with analytical, psychological analysis. I'm going to be showing you exactly why this happens and why this occurs. Okay, so I'm scrolling on Fortnite GG right now. I see this game mode called New Weapons Gun Game. It was made April 29, 2023, peaked at 17,000 players, $230,000. Bam, just like that. He updated it yesterday. Why is it doing good right now? Well, if you guys didn't know, but when you guys actually update your games, in the past ones have actually been successful, they actually do well, and you can actually see that with the spike right here. When he updates his game, you're gonna see the spike right here. As soon as it's been averaging 800, as soon as he spikes it up, it goes right up to 2,000. So whenever you guys see a games that just come out of the blue, usually it's because they created an update to boost the player into the algorithm. But a lot of you guys think updating your games will harm it, but no, it will actually boost it inside of tabs. Because if you guys look at the tabs here, he was in like no tabs right here, and he updated it, and he got in the open world tab, which boosted his players inside of Fortnite. Okay, so updating your games is a key element to actually make money online making Fortnite maps. Because what is this gonna do? It's gonna allow you to get in more tabs, and when you're averaging players, if you guys can see here, you're gonna be making more money. Averaging 31,000 players a day equals $40,000. And of course, if you guys go to the monthly, this guy is pulling in $264,000 to $992,000 a month. I'll show you guys one of my accounts actually just right now. This was a game that I made called Skylanders Box PvP. It had 5,000 players at its peak, and that is fairly good because this game only lasted like 10 hours and it made over $6,000 in the span of 10 hours. That's pretty good. It was trending number one. I'll show you guys right here. It was trending number one for a while, for like a day or two. All right, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. All right, cool. So now what I'm gonna show you guys is how to actually make the thumbnails that you see. Okay, so I have various videos and topics on this on my channel, but for a lot of you guys, I know that you guys don't really know how to make the craziest thumbnails. So I want to show you guys a little software that I like to use to actually make the thumbnails, because in doing so, this is going to allow you to actually make money. Because when you have clickable and attractive thumbnails, like if you're clicking on this video right now, you already know that thumbnails is very important. Imagine if this video had no thumbnails on it, you wouldn't be clicking on this video. So I want to show you guys this Microsoft Bing AI software to help you guys actually create thumbnails. Okay, I'm just going to search up Fortnite Battle Pass shooting pump shotgun. Okay, so I know for a lot of you guys, it's kind of tricky when you're starting out and you don't really have all the resources. This video is a full explanation of like what are ways that you can actually make money making Fortnite maps. And the thumbnails is super important. Updating your game is super important. How do you even make the game in the first place? Well, a lot of it comes with trial and error. If you guys look at the thumbnails here, this is not the worst thumbnail of all time. Like you can easily make a Zone Wars out of that. We got the planes here. That's inside of Fortnite. The AR is inside of Fortnite. I don't know about the mask, but you guys see what I'm saying. This is a software you guys can use for thumbnails and a Photoshop software to actually make your thumbnails. I'm going to be recommending you guys use Phototopia. It's a software. It's completely free. It's exactly like Photoshop. This is how I make all of my thumbnails that you're seeing on this channel. Got it? All right, awesome. So next thing aside, a lot of you guys don't know how to promote your games, which is why. So I'm going to tell you the best 5 social medias to actually use. All right, Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. I'll repeat it again. Reddit, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Maybe you can get away with Snapchat. These are the best social medias to use. I'm going to be going on to TikTok and showing you the views that people are getting promoting their game and the style that you actually need to promote your games. All right, we're going to search up Fortnite map here. I'm going to show you 1.7 million views, best creative 2.1 maps with code. So this video was actually released right when Creative 2 came out. Hence, that's why the views are so popular with only low likes. So if you guys are familiar with TikTok, a lot of it is kind of just like trolly, meme-ish, goal-oriented videos. Like it's not really necessarily, there's always like a defined target that they're trying to hit. They're trying to just engage the viewers and make them feel some sense of relief. TikTok makes people feel a certain way. There's different demographics for each social medias. YouTube is different, Instagram is different, Twitter is different, and most importantly, TikTok is different. So what I recommend to you guys is use TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. Those 3. You can use the other 2, but building an audience on Twitter is kind of hard. It's actually the hardest social media to actually grow on. You guys can follow all my social medias down below in the about section, but I recommend you guys have Twitter Blue. This is what I recommend you guys have. Twitter Blue, a very, very important thing to actually getting the algorithm on Twitter to promote your game. Twitter Blue is super important. I've been having it for probably almost a year now. Very, very lucrative for trying to build a personal brand. Okay, so all of the stuff that I'm actually showing you today is ways to actually make money. So now what I'm going to show you is hop onto Fortnite and show you guys the ways that people are actually making the games to actually trigger money in return, because you want to make a return on your investment. You don't want to waste all this time making maps. All right, so we're loading onto Fortnite right now. Before I actually tell you guys everything, how's your day going? Because like honestly, guys, I want to build a community of people that honestly respect each other and want to help each other in return. And I just want to provide value for you guys and seriously just motivate and inspire you guys to do better. And in return, you guys giving me positive feedback, donating to me, buying the businesses that I'm creating. In return, it invests into me and it allows me to pour out my heart and soul into what I'm doing every single day, which is trying to motivate and inspire others to do better in life, as well as bettering my own self. I've not gone to the gym today. As you guys are watching this video on June 1st, I'm about to right after record this video. I just have some client work to do. I also have a game that I'm creating myself. What I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to head into Fortnite and show you guys the ways that people are actually manipulating the algorithm to garner attention. What are people actually doing? So we're going to show you this game called Super Redverse by Typical Gamer. And I know a lot of you guys know who he is. He's around 35 million followers. I almost said monthly listeners. He's not on Spotify. He's not a rapper yet. I don't know. But we're going to hop inside of Fortnite and show you ways that he's actually doing it to boost his players. Because, obviously he has a massive personal brand, but for someone who doesn't have the biggest personal brand, how are they going to actually replicate and do the same things that he is doing to garner attention? Which is what I'm going to show you today. Because he has a little secret inside of his game that not many people know about, that people are seriously not taking advantage of enough. So we're going to load in here and I'll catch you guys there. All right, so we are loaded inside of his game. I want to show you what he's doing to actually get into the tabs and recommended, which is inherently actually making him more money. Okay, so he has this thing here called like and favorite. So if you like and favorite, you get a superpower. Do you actually? You don't. So he also has voice effects telling people to like and favorite the game. So a lot of the kids are definitely going to do that because they know who Typical Gamer is, because he has a lead funnel saying, hey, I'm this person, I'm an authoritative figure in the Fortnite space. So a lot of guys are going to believe them. Also with this, guys, look, cost 1 diamond. Okay, so a lot of these games are time consuming. So the aspects of what you guys want to be doing inside of your maps is to have it goal oriented. There's a lot of missions and challenges actually in here that you guys can tackle and do. And with your games, a lot of it is structured around doing certain tasks, which is going to reward playtime. Because remember what I told you at the start? Epic Games gives 40% of the net revenue, but that is only possible by averaging out players inside of your game. You can average 200 players a month and make $10,000 a month, or $8 to $10,000, guys. That is insane for monthly income for only averaging like 200 players every single day. which is very, very good. That's like a few $100s every day, $300 to be exact, or more. Like, you don't have to average the craziest, like, you don't have to treat this as like a full-time business, guys. This is kind of like something that you're passionate about, okay? And sometimes it's not going to work for everyone. And also this here, the spinning wheel here, very, very good. You know, it's very stimulating. Like, it's kind of like the cookie clicker game on mobile or Clash Royale or whatever. Like, it's kind of like stimulating, you know? I know that for a lot of you guys, it's a little tricky when you're trying to get started with your ventures and your businesses, because in my Discord, we have people who are doing e-commerce, trading, every social media platform you can name it. Like, there's a lot of people that are in different various businesses inside of my Discord. And we're all here seriously just trying to motivate and inspire each other.
All right, so now I'm going to be talking about UEFN. What actually is it? All right, so all it is an Unreal editor for Fortnite. So essentially, Fortnite has a platform where you can build your games on, which is way more exclusive, way more fun, way more enjoyable than just the standard Fortnite Creative. There's way more things to do, and throughout the sections, I'm going to show you guys how to actually learn this. But essentially, what UEFN actually is just an Unreal editor for Fortnite. So you can edit the assets that are inside of Fortnite, everything. You can custom model it, you can make your own creations inside of Fortnite, and that is what Unreal Editor actually is. Well, what is verse code? How do I learn it? Which is what I'm going to be showing you right now. I'm going to be explaining what verse code is. Trust me, guys, it's not as complicated as you guys think it is. Pretty much, verse is a programming language developed by Epic Games that you can use to create your own gameplay inside of Unreal Editor in Fortnite, including your own custom devices as well. Verse is pretty simple to learn as your first programming language. It's not as complicated as you guys think it is, and a lot of you guys are like, well, how do I create the code? Well, there's already built-in templates of like understanding of like what to do, because all verse is and all code is in general is just trial and error. Like when you're trying to solve a problem in your life, it can be pretty tricky, right? But Fortnite made it very easy and very easy to understand and learn. So Allverse is a coding language that Fortnite made built into the Unreal Editor of Fortnite, so you can create your own fantasies and desires inside of your creations in your Fortnite maps. That's pretty much all what verse code is. You're just coding stuff, saying, hey, I want this to do that, and bam, you get an equation and you have what you want. I know that sounds super self-explanatory, but it's not, and that's why I want to show you and make it easier for you guys today. How does Fortnite's payout system and monetization system actually work? I just made a popular game. I'm averaging thousands of players. Davey, how do I get paid? All right, so that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So Epic Games has their way of actually paying creators. They're giving 40% of their monthly revenue to people who are making games inside of Fortnite. That is a lot of money. That's $1 billion a year, guys. That's insane. That's unheard of, right? And how Epic Games actually pays you is by the terms of average view duration. So I'm going to show you guys a website called Fortnite GG, which pretty much discloses and shows you guys the estimates of how much people are actually making. So what I'm going to do is log onto a game called The Pit Free-For-All, and I'm going to show you how much he's actually making. So this is his estimated earnings per day. Guys, per day, $42,000, guys. And obviously I'm going to be showing you how to do actually all of this in my course that I launched, my gaming studio, but no plug for right now. Let's go back into what we're doing. So they've made $13 million. Right? And this guy's actually kind of weird. He's been doing some weird shit behind the scenes with Cypher PK. I'm not going to go into that, but how Epic Games actually pays you is by averaging your players out. So specifically what I mean by that is that, you know, obviously down the line, Epic Games knew that they would actually get a return on their investment if they gave a percentage of the revenue that they made and gave it to creators who were making games. Because if you guys think of it, if this game's super fun and people are playing it, think of the mental state and like the psychological way of how people are playing the game. Like imagine like, oh my God, this game's so fun. And then, Mom, I need some V-Bucks. Like a lot of the time when people are energetic and they have something that's fun in their lives, they get a dopamine trigger. They're like, oh, this is so awesome, right? So obviously they knew that and they realized that down the line, they're going to make a return. So that's pretty much why Epic Games is actually doing this. And Epic Games pays you out 40% of the monthly revenue, and it pays you out by your average playtime and your average view duration, right? So I'm showing you guys a realistic example. So this game called Mega World Boss Fight has made over, how much? It's made over $100,000. And if you guys can see, it is only averaging 1,600 players, but it's making $2,000 a day, right? So if I go to the estimates, 1,800 players and they've made $100,000. How does that work? This is how many players you need to average to make a certain amount of money. So last month on one of my accounts, I had 50 players and I made $8,000, right? It's because I had a game that was doing super popular, super trending a while back, and obviously it has to average out. So if you were to make a lot of money in one day and the game doesn't average out, then you're not going to make a lot of money. See what I'm saying? So as you can see, he's actually averaging less players but making more money. Why is that? It's because if you average out more players throughout the month, you actually make more. And from my calculations, this guy averaged 2,000 players and had a huge spike in player count, but he never was able to retain it. And that's why he made 30K in March and February, and he's made 20K this month, which is honestly insane. And it's only been 9 days, right? On the time of this recording, you watched this video on April 9th, which is honestly insane, right? So this is how Fortnite's monetization system actually works. And when you're trying to get paid, you have to link into you have to have all your social security numbers, you have to have your SSN, you have to have your banking, You have to have your driver's ID to verify yourself that you are a lawful citizen and you're not here to do fraudulent activities, right? So that's how Fortnite's monetization system actually works. Let's go right into the next video. All right, guys, I am now inside UEFN. Welcome to this section of this video where I'm going to be showing you how to actually learn UEFN. So when you load in, you're like, holy shit, all the shit on my screen. I'm blinding. I'm like a vampire. I can't see sunlight. What is all this shit on my screen? Okay, so let's go into island templates. Pretty much what this is, it's templates of islands that you can work on so you don't have to do it all yourself and have the hassle of wasting your time and kind of just fugazi. All right, so let's go into the Excel grid. I want to show you guys what this actually entails. So why I choose the Excel grid though is because it's a flat surface and it's easier to see what you're doing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is head on into this world. You can name it whatever you want, guys. You can type it whatever you want and double click to actually enter it. So we're gonna enter it right now. Let's go. So all you have to do is double click or hit create and boom, now you're in. And it will just take a little bit to load, 95%, no biggie. Who cares, whatever. We have time, we have patience. Let's get it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm in the thing. How am I moving though, right? This is how I'm moving. WASD to move left and right. And a lot of you guys, your camera speed is going to be super slow. So what you can do is head on into the top right corner. You can adjust the camera speed. Now I'm moving way more faster because at the start, it's pretty slow. It's like, you look like a old man. You're like, all sluggish, you know what I mean? Like a snail. Little snail trail, all right? So here we have, now I can move nice and fast, all right? So what am I looking at here? Okay, so here we have projects. In this, you can open up projects that you're making. You can go to the project settings. You can close the project. You can open the project folder, which will go into the desktop on your computer. As you can see right here, it goes to the project of where it is on your computer. Upload to private version. We'll discuss that and how to publish your game. I'll show you guys how to do that, all right? And Fab. What is this though? This is where you can actually get content from Sketchfab, where you can actually just buy templates and just import them right into UEFN because they are compatible with Verse and UEFN. Pretty cool, right? Pretty neat, I'd say so. All right, but what am I looking at? I got like a flat surface now. All right, so what we can do is head on into this thing called the content drawer or browser, right? And here we have all of the things that are in our actual island. So all the assets that are actually in your island are going to be the stuff that you named it. So right here, it says the content of your island. So this is what I named it in the video, and this is the content of everything that's in it. All right, so as I can show you guys, I'm going to import a random thing into this drawer, and I'm going to show you guys. So let's just put this picture of me in here. No biggie, no biggie. Here we have myself in here. We can drag it on here if we actually want to. No need to do it right now, but obviously it's not going to load in because I don't have the full chunks in. I don't know why I showed myself there. All right, and if you guys want to actually delete something, just hit Control-Z, and it will go away. Not that hard, it'll go away, but sometimes the computer freezes because, you know, this is a big thing. UEFN is a pretty big program. All right, so now it is gone. All right, but I want to show you guys the content drawer. So this is a Fortnite game. Here, what we're going to do is show you guys every single thing that's actually in the content drawer. So tap onto this Fortnite folder, and this is where we have every single thing that you need to know. We have all the characters that you can just drag on. We have all the assets, the devices, everything that's in Creative 1.0, but maxed to the power of 10, baby. Everything's in here. We have accolades, devices. How do I drag and drop this down though? This is how you do it, all right? This is all you have to do. So what we're gonna do is show you guys how to actually change your camera speed again because I'm super slow. I feel slower than an old grandpa. So this is how you drag and drop it on. It's just a drag and drop, just a simple plug and play drag and drop. Literally nothing special. All it is you just drag it out and drag it in, right? And how you actually delete these is you just hit the backspace on your computer and it goes away just like that. And this is how you learn UEFN. So what I'm gonna show you guys is how to actually build a terrain. All right, let's show you guys how you do this. All right, so let's just say I wanted to, I don't know, build a box PvP game. Let's do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is head on into Fortnite, and I'm going to just search up walls. So you guys don't actually have to go into a folder to find what you want. You can actually just search up, let's search up Alpine Ace, right? And thankfully, Fortnite has allowed us to do this to where you don't have to go into the folder and just scroll. You can just search up whatever you want. There's a search tool. All right, so we don't actually need the stupid character. They're mid anyways. Chun-Li for the win, if you know what I'm saying. Chun-Li is pretty awesome. All right, so what we're going to do is search up walls. As you can see, you're going to see multiple walls that you can choose from, right? And it's kind of just a drop and drag. Here we go. Here's the wall, right? And if I actually want to copy and paste this wall, hit Control-C, Control-V, and use these arrow keys to drag it out, right? So if I want to move this up and down, we have the arrow keys, yada, yada, yada. And if for some reason all of the stuff on the right is not actually showing, like the details and stuff, you hit Window, you go to Details, and you press Details 2, and it will show you everything that you need to know. It'll show you all the details, how to move X, Y, Z in here. So this is the location of it. We can move it left to right, up and down, left, right, and center, yada, 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 yada. You guys know the trick. You can also change the shading, the primary, second color, the coloring, everything, right? The physics of it, it's pretty insane. All of that cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is build a nice square, all right? So I'm going to go around here and show you guys how to actually, build stuff. This is what we're going to do. This is what I like to do. So we have the walls here. We're going to build a nice surface area. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is build around and build a nice little square. Let's do it. All right, so hit Control C, Control V, drag it out. Control C, Control V, drag it out. And of course you can have, if I want to copy and paste all three of these things, I can. Watch, ready? 1, 2, 3, Control C, Control V. And now I have 3 separate things, 3 separate entities, which makes it extremely more faster. So I'm going to grab actually all of this. I'm going to grab all of this. Control C, Control V. We're going to drag this out to have more walls. There we go. Let's drag this out. All right, so how am I going to rotate this? What do I have to do? I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. All right, so grab one of the walls, hit Control C, hit Control V. You can also just grab a new one if you want. All right, this is how you actually rotate it. Right, so there's a rotation angle right here, which is actually how to rotate what you want to do. Right, so it's just going to take a while to rotate. If your computer freezes, don't worry, your stuff is not gone. Sometimes it just takes a while to rotate. If that just somehow doesn't work, like it is not working for me, what you can do is go down to details, press details, and it can show you everything you need to know. You can scroll up. I don't know what the hell happened there. My bad, guys. Go back into UEFN, and this is the rotation thing, right? So you can just rotate it like this, and this is how you're going to do it, right? So you're now show the details, so now you can go into here, and now you can rotate everything that you want, right? Pretty self-explanatory. You can pivot it, move it around, and have it where you want, right? I actually prefer to go into 1.0 because it's actually a lot faster. It's kind of a lot smoother. You know, you have the remote, and you can just, with the phone, you can just copy and paste it and push it down. But as you get more familiar with learning UEFN, it's going to be a lot faster because this is just a more advanced version of Creative 1.0. There's way more things to do in here, and I'm glad I can show you guys how to actually learn UEFN. Learn the basics of it. You know, how to drop stuff down, how to plug and play, how to change your camera angle, because a lot of this is going to be trial and error, and throughout the tutorials, throughout the section of this video, I'm going to show you guys more details, because a lot of this actually goes into the marketing. You guys may think you have to have the greatest game of all time, but if no one's going to see it, and no one's going to get, you're not going to get eyeballs on your game, no attention, then no one's going to see it. You're not going to get any players, which is why this next section is very important to show you guys how to actually market your games and become a successful map maker. I'm going to give you all the sauce right now. So I like to use a software. It's free called Phototopia. It's pretty much like Photoshop, but just a lot better, in my opinion, and it's free. So head on into new project and just start hitting create. I'm not going to use any of my assets here. I'm going to actually create something brand new so you guys don't have to like, how the hell did you do that? How did you do that? So what I'm going to do is show you guys everything that you need to know. So we're going to search up is Fortnite box fights background. All right, got it. Cool. All right, so this is not the most greatest background of all time. It's not the greatest, right? But we're still going to use it. So what we're going to do is save it. We're going to save the image, all right? And you might get a web page, but it still doesn't matter with this software. If it's a WEPG or a PNG, JPEG, doesn't matter. So what we're going to do is drag and drop it. As soon as I have an image, I like to turn up the brightness all the way up, at least to like 20%, so it looks nice and bright. I also like to sharpen the image. So go down to sharpen, and boom. And so what we're going to do is make a box PvP. So how am I going to get the PNGs and assets? What type of box PvP game do we want to make? Before we do anything, I want to show you guys a good indicator to look at to like create a good thumbnail that's actually attractive. So we're going to look at this thumbnail right here. It's an okay thumbnail. I'm looking at it right now. It's all right. It's all right. It's an all right thumbnail. So what I'm actually going to do is save the image so we can see it together. So now we have the image. This is the image. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's whatever. It's an all right image. I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this. Cool. So let's create these assets out of thin air. My favorite software is what I like to use is Microsoft Bing AI. That is my software that I like to use, software of choice to get the images and everything that you need. All right, so let's do it. So what did he have in his thumbnail? He had fish sticks, he had powers, he had whatever he needed to make it look all attractive to the eyes. So I'm going to pick Optimus Prime. All right, we're going to do an Optimus Prime Transformers box PvP. This is the prompt that I like to use, guys. This is a lot of sauce. Make sure to use it wisely. Let's do it. Image of Optimus Prime with arms crossed, looking at camera, tilted in Fortnite style, white background. Okay, guys, so what you're going to do, what you're going to see here, is professional images that look like Transformers, but they're Fortnite specific and they're Fortnite related, to where it's catered towards the Fortnite demographic. Because you don't want like a realistic movie game, right? You don't want a crazy realistic image of a character from a entertainment industry. You want like something that looks like Fortnite. So as you can see, this image looks like Fortnite. Like this one right here looks pretty dang cool. Right? Here's the image. So what we're gonna do is how do you download this? So you're gonna press download right here. Now you have the image downloaded. Now what you can do is just drag it onto the thumbnail software. Boom. Now you have the image, but it might be white. It might have a white background. So what I like to use is a software called remove.bg. This is a good software to use to make actually good Fortnite thumbnails. So drag this in here. And as you can see, the magic has happened. We got a remove background. Sorry if I sound a little weird. I'm kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm working strong. So you guys can delete the other image. Now we can have it like this. With the images, you want them tilted like this. You want them nice and bright like this. You want them left to right, because the eyes see left to right. This is how you want to have it, like this, right? And what we're gonna do is go to brightness, turn this up. This is actually the sauce of how I make the images look so like sexy. Is this how I do it? Smart sharpen, boom. I know I'm going super fast, but you guys can just follow along with the tutorial. Then you go to vibrance. But how did I do that? All right, so you go to adjustments, and then here are all the tools that you guys can use. We have invert, color, photo filter, color balance, vibrance, exposure, curves, balance. If you guys are familiar with Photoshop, you know what I'm saying. And sharpening is very important. Pretty much what it does is it makes it look very nice and vibrant and bright. If you guys see left to right, see look how much more vibrant and bright it is. See, it's way more vibrant and bright. And I always like to use a drop shadow. So how did I get to here though? What you guys want to do is right click on the PNG that you have, go to blending options and go to drop shadow. And now you can see we have a drop shadow right here. It's under here. You can have outer glow. You can have whatever you want. But I like to have it a little minimal, 29%. Now we have a nice little drop shadow. So we can see how that looks. We can turn on off toggle the eyeball, which pretty much shows what it looks like the before and after. Pretty cool. All right, so how do I get the icons? Which I'm going to show you right now. Kind of a similar prompt. This is how you do it. Circle image of Megatron from the movie Transformers, robots in disguise, in Fortnite style with lightning background. Why I do lightning background is so it looks like evil and stuff, where it looks all like mystical and it looks all crazy and, you know, it looks pretty aesthetic. So now we're just going to wait for the prompt to load. These don't really take long, and if you guys see the electric bar, you're not going to see it on my screen, but when you're generating the prompt, you're going to see a thing that says 15, and those are just the uses that you have. Don't worry, after you use all 15, it's just going to take a little bit longer to generate more prompts. So here we have circle images. These are not the greatest of all time, but you can keep generating to actually get the greatest images that you want. All right, so we have a nice image here. I'm going to show you guys how to actually import this and have it actually in your game. Cool? All right, bet. So now what we're going to do is hit copy. And we don't even have to download the image now. What we can do is if we still have both tabs open, we can hit copy and then we just hit Control V and now it just pastes in the image. Pretty cool. So a lot of the time, it's going to actually delete what's around in the image. So what you can do is hit erase and restore. Go to here and restore what's actually missing. So we have this huge circle here, which you can actually restore parts of the image. Because a lot of the time it doesn't know what to remove, right? So you're gonna have to guide it yourself. So now we have the nice circle of the image. Looks like we were just missing a little bit. That's okay. Bring it back. Now it should be down to a T and should be good. Nice. Now we have a nice circle image, right? Like this isn't the greatest, and I'm gonna show you guys the ones that I make really quickly. It's not the greatest circle image, right? But I'm here to show you the bare bone basics. I'm here to get you educated because this is what I would do. If I'm starting out at a beginner level, this is what I would do. All right, so now we have Optimus Prime. We have the circle image. How do I get the cool text then, right? The font of choice that you guys need to be using is a thing called Burbank CDQ. Burbank CDK. So let's get the prompt. Transformers. Sorry if the text is super small. I need to make it a little bit bigger. Let's do that. Here we go. Let's delete this and let's redo it. Cool. All right, now it's a little bigger. Transformers. Robots in disguise. All right, now we have Transformers. The word Transformers. In most of the box PVPs, you want the text yellow, so go to color overlay. Remember guys, right click the whatever you want to change and go to color overlay. And this is the color pamphlet where you can choose whatever color you want. The best color of choice is the color yellow. That is what you want. So it's nice and vibrant and bright. And of course you guys want to add a stroke to the text of the image. Alright, so transformers, and let's go back to box PvP. Box. Now you just want to add another text and go box PvP. Guys, remember that the font is called, but also guys, remember that the font is called Burbank CDK. And with box PvP, you want this white. You want this white, just like everyone else's. So now we have Transformers box PvP, we have the icons, and honestly guys, for an image that's like, was made in like 2 seconds, this isn't even terrible. Like, sure, it's not up to par to what I create, because I'm going to show you guys the thumbnails that I make, because they're actually super professional, right? But these only take me a few hours. Literally like 2 hours to make. I'm going to show you guys the thumbnails that I make. So let's go into the Roblox one. Here we have the Roblox box PvP. Look how cool and colorful and vibrant I have it. Looks real nice, right? And you're going to get to that level, right? So how do you add the glow behind it, though? Here's a way to do it. This is how you add the glow. All right, got it? Cool. Cool. So what you do is hit right-click, go to Outer Glow, hit up. So what we want to do is right-click on the image, blending options, Outer Glow. What you want to do is have it on screen. So when you there's all these blending options, you want to have it on screen, right? So screen is right at the very end, right here. Press screen and go to size. And this is where the glow is going to be. You don't want to have it too crazy, too big, but you want to have it match the color. So I want this one to be kind of purple, right? And what I actually like to do is hit Control J to where I have like a bigger atmosphere, right? Because right now we actually just had the solar eclipse. I don't know if you know, and this kind of looks like that. Cool. Now it looks real nice. As you can see, we now have like the circle image, and now it's flowing. Like, this is a pretty bare bone basic image, right? And this is how to actually make Fortnite thumbnails. So I hope you guys enjoyed this section of the video. Let's move on. Okay, so now you learned how to make a thumbnail, but now it's time to learn how to make promotion. Because we see all these guys making, so I don't know why I'm laughing. We see all these guys having a lot of players on their games. I'm still sick, guys, sorry. We see all these guys have a whole bunch of players on their games, but how do we replicate that? Right? Like, obviously these games didn't just blew up randomly. They had a personal brand. Some guy had a personal brand attached to it, and he wanted to market it to the world. He wanted to self-express himself, not in a gay way, but he's like, guys, I have this awesome game. I want you guys to play it. And the video did well, and people played the game. How did he do that? How does someone do that? I'm going to show you today, right now. So I want to show you guys a profile that actually makes a lot of dollars and also a lot of success as well. So his name is UEFN, and this is his profile page, 900,000 followers. Pretty mid. No, I'm kidding. All right, so recently he's been making videos clipping streamers to get more popularity, boost the ego, whatever. And I want to show you guys a game that he made very recently. Right, he actually made this game literally 2 days ago. So we're going to search up Minnow. Already right here. Cool. Awesome. And as you can see, he has this game called TikTok's Risk Party Box Fights. All right, and this is the game. As you can see, in the first 24 hours, it has 420 players. And what we're going to do is search up the box fights in TikTok. If you guys see a trending game, you can always search up the box fights in TikTok, and you'll always see like viral promotion of it. So as we can see, if you guys look here, look how popular this trend is of this dude dancing. I don't really know who he is, but as you can see, he's doing fairly well. What I'm going to do is hop onto Twitter and see how he promoted the actual game. Because when you're trying to make promotion, it's a little difficult sometimes when you're not an authoritative figure and you don't have popularity. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like he didn't actually promote his game, and the reason for that is because he was actually getting a lot of backlash online for just dick riding trends and making inappropriate games, and you know what I mean? So we're going to find a different person who's a friend of mine, and his name is Skeptic, and he's honestly kind of moved away from the map promotion scene. He's going to get back into it, right? But he's doing great himself still. Was a very popular person back in the day, and still is to this day. Millions of people still watch him. So what we're going to do is head on into one of his box PvP promotion videos. Right, so here we go. We have Natural Disasters box PvP. And if you guys can see, if the video, I'm going to show you guys and skim through it, how the video actually looks. All right, so let's hit play. So as you can see, he has the webcam here. He's talking right to the viewer, right in the eyeballs, and he has the picture of the character and the power that he's using. Look at all the gameplay. Like, it's nice and vibrant, and it's nice and attractive to the eye. And this game did fairly well. Did pretty decent. It didn't do too shabby, not too shabby. And like when you guys are trying to make promotion, a key detail that you want to look out for is like what's going to make people actually want to play. Like, there's a lot of people who just do BS XP videos, and quite frankly, that's not going to work because Epic Games has caught fairly onto that, and they're actually trying to ban a lot of players. There was actually a guy in my Discord that was trying to make 1v1 games with fake XP and all these hacks and stuff, and I'm sorry to tell you, but you're going to get banned. Epic Games is very strict on the rules, and it's weird because a lot of the top creators who make their games, they do fake promotion side of the game where they say like and favorite and you get this mythic and it's not even in the game. So a lot of people like to cheat the system and lie to their audience and their fan base. But for you guys, when you guys are trying to make viral promotion, you guys need to look out for what is actually going to trigger people and make them want to play. So I'm going to show you guys a promotion video that I made myself that got my game to 5,000 players. I'm going to show you the game also today. So what we're going to do is go onto my YouTube channel. We're going to go to Davey. We're going to show you guys my box PvP game today. All right? Let's do it. Cool. Skylanders better than Fortnite. So I'm gonna talk over the video while it's playing. Like, if you guys see how fast paced that is, like, look how awesome it is. Like, look at the promotion. We had dozens of comments, hundreds of likes. This video did fairly well. You know, just because you have not the greatest likes of all time, not the greatest engagement, does not mean that you can't cater people to want to play your game. So I'm going to show you guys how this game actually performed. Right now, it's actually currently dead. It doesn't really have any players. So you can see 0 players, but it had 5,143, and it made me right over $6,000. And this game was trending #1 for multiple times, and I'm making tens of thousands of dollars every month. Obviously, this game's dead now, but you know, that's part of the process. You know, I mean, your games are not always going to be successful every time. You know, with this thumbnail though, like as you can see, this thumbnail, it was spot on. Like I had this idea for 2 months' time, and this is a game that I was so passionate about, so dearly. I really like Skylanders, and this is how you actually kind of want to promote your games. It's like you want to make games that like are around stuff that you grew up with. Like you don't want to just half-ass stuff. Like you want to put actual pride and passion into what you're doing. Like I know I have 0 players on this game, but at the time I was averaging 5,000, right? And that is a lot of players. 5,000 people on a game, dude. Imagine 5,000 people right next to you. That's a lot. That's a lot of people, man. And don't get discouraged when you don't see a lot of results early on, because it took me multiple months, you know, to get to where I want to be. So this is how you make marketing and promotion. This is how you're going to market and promote your games. Let's move on to trends now, because it's a doozy, bro. It's a lot of info and a lot of sauce there, right? So when you're actually trying to market and promote your games, you guys want to look at fellow creators like CypherPK, Dagwami, who made the minigame box PvP, and a lot of the trending creators that you see on your homepage. A lot of them have social medias, like Minnow, like myself, like others, and that's how you want to make popular promotions. All right, let's move on to trends. Trends. How do we spot trends? This game, Tilt His Own Words right here, my god, it had the most player bases of all time, boys. 212,000. 12 million players. And now, it is nowhere to be seen. The game is completely dead. He's adding terrible changes to the game. He's trying to degrade the trends. He's trying to add new abilities to the game to make it more fun, but it flops. Why is that? You know, we see, dude, this game, remember that this game was on the height of its career, and now it's nowhere to be seen. Why is that? I'm not gonna act like a documentary depressing ass channel. Why is that? Oh no. I'm not gonna be all mysterious and shit, but yeah, let's quit that shit. Why are people making tycoons right now? Like, that is the current trend right now. And if you can see that Fortnite is promoting that heavily. So what we're going to do is even go to the bare bone of the deep sea. I'm going to show you guys that tycoons are being promoted heavily. This game was made 3 days ago, and it has made over $6,000. It made over more than my Skylanders game did in 3 days. Because tycoons is what's popular right now. Epic Games created a new tab called Lego Fortnite. Now you can make your own Lego Fortnite games inside of Fortnite, and of course, they're promoting it now to where, okay, well, now I just, like, I want to get Lego Fortnite out of here. Like, I just made a crossover with Epic Games and Lego, and I kind of want to expand my brand out there. So, Epic Games is promoting your games a lot more if you are making Lego games and also tycoons. Sometimes that's just how the world works, guys. This is how your boat floats, you know? How do we actually spot trends, though? Which is a question that I know a lot of you guys are going to want to know, is because you want to capitalize off trends. And inside of my course, I have an explanation that every single thing that you want to know. And I also have a gaming studio Because in my course, I have alert signals on, so when I spot a trend and one of my community spots a trend, it's go time. Like, we're head on it. Like, you guys get personal announcements. The course is $40 a month where it explains everything you need to know. But for right now, how are you going to learn to spot trends if you're not even educated at the start, right? So a good way that I like to go about finding trends and finding what works and what doesn't is by going onto Fortnite GG, going inside of Fortnite, and looking around and seeing what is popular right now. And why is it popular? So as we know, Fortnite is a battle royale game, and we have that's always what's going to be popular is the Fortnite battle royale stuff. It's like when it's first to first and it's 1v1 and the box PvP and murder mystery. You guys know what I'm saying, right? So, but why though, right? So why aren't people moved on? You know, Fortnite's been a game for 7 years now, and why is Fortnite? Why are the maps in Fortnite still popular to this day? Like, if we go to Panville box fights, this guy has made over a lot of money off this game, $9 million, guys. And it's been out for over 4 years. What's the trend? Well, let me explain. All right, so when you structure a game or when you create a business and it's all orchestrated and it's all planned to be a battle royale, what do you guys think the top games in the ecosystem of Fortnite are going to be? Battle royale games where you're still fighting and there's many objectives and it's fast paced and stuff. That of course was going to be popular. Right? But in times of right now, currently, we're in a very pivotal moment. And the reason for that is because people are expanding the horizon, evolving and adapting and innovating, and creating new games inside of Fortnite. Like, we have never seen a Battle Tycoon before. You know, the thumbnail's not really... it's okay, it's mid, right? But this game was made 4 months ago, $89,000. Like, guys, the money is crazy. The money is crazy. I just want to show you guys examples of why Tycoons are doing so well. So I'm going to go to Tycoon and just show you guys. Look at all the Tycoons that are popular right now. Look at all of these Tycoons. All right, look at all these Tycoons. Elemental Tycoon, released in March 14th, made over $42,000. 15,000 players. Right, and this is based off Avatar, by the way, because when Fortnite makes a new crossover, a lot of these guys like to jump on board and make IP-based games around their own game. Like, a Tycoon is just a Tycoon where you upgrade in prestige, but imagine if you had like an IP attached to it, like a Avengers Tycoon, where you become an Avenger and you level up and you fight the bad guys. And for this one, it's Elemental, where you have you cast your spells, and you have the Doctor Strange magic. I don't know, I've never watched Avatar, I'm sorry guys. But with boxing, you know, you're trying to get the belts. You're trying to be Logan Paul in WrestleMania. Shout out to Speed, he just got tackled and RKO'd by Randy Orton is his name. And with the boxing one, you guys can see, is you guys are just punching bags, you're trying to level up your fists and get stronger, chop the wood, chop the beating bag, and become better. Right, so it's not necessarily what you're doing in the game, it's what it's based around. Because you want to bring eyeballs on, right? So what's popular in the current day modern world? AI is very popular. Why has no one made an AI-based game where you have to create infrastructure and create products in a Tycoon and you have to create AI softwares? That'd be a cool Tycoon, AI Tycoon, where you create innovative ideas inside of Fortnite. But like, the whole process of it is leveling up and gathering resources, gathering hardware, and creating your own computer games and stuff like that. Like, creating your own mobile game as a Tycoon, like Mobile Tycoon or Computer Tycoon, where you create your own software inside the Tycoon and make a better and better game and do better than everyone else. Pretty cool. I just came up with that at the top of my head. And I'm going to work on a Skylanders one very shortly. This one kind of looks like it's stealing my thumbnail. That kind of looks like Spyro, not going to lie, but it's not. So my Tycoon one, my Skylanders one is going to do fairly well, because I played Skylanders my whole entire life, and it was a very, very popular game. So this is what's popular right now. Guys, keep a lookout for the Tycoons, keep a lookout for the box PvPs, keep a lookout for and keep a lookout for the Zone Wars. What's going on, guys? Today I want to show you how I come up with good ideas, how you guys can come up with good ideas that actually make money inside of Fortnite. All right, so what I like to do is, you know, we've all had memories as kids, all right? And a lot of them were IP-based things, like me watching Batman, or me playing Skylanders, or me doing XYZ anything in my life. Baseball, blah, 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 you know? And a lot of these memories are tied to public companies that release, you know, superhero things, they release sports, they release activities, they release entertainment, all right? And all of the stuff that I usually make based around my games are all stuff from my childhood memory. Why do I do this? Because I have a good recollection of everything that I've done in my life to this point, all right? Because when you're starting out, what do you have? You have nothing to base off of anything. You have no knowledge, no competence, no nothing. You don't even know what a good map looks like. So why not start from you and go outwards? So I know that sounds like some fairy tale ass bullshit, but it's not, okay? So when I made Skylanders, I was so passionate about it. So passionate about it. I knew it would do well because I put the effort into it.
all right? And if you want to make good ideas, it all goes down to you, okay? So let's go on Fortnite GG. I want to show you guys something very, very tricky. Not tricky, but sticky. Icky, blicky, all right? Little freestyle, not included, wasn't supposed to be a part of the section, but download it on your playlist, okay? Cool. It's on your playlist, it's on Spotify, trending #1 already. Let's go, baby. Okay, cool. So, if we're looking right here, we see the pit free-for-all. And Lego, if you didn't know, that just came out. Just came out to Creative, and we already have this guy here who made a pit version of Gearsies. That guy's a dumbass, by the way. That guy's like, he hates like, I don't know, a lot of beef on that guy. But, guys, this guy was so quick that he made a free-for-all game with Lego-themed equipment. That fast. Guys, look, do you guys not see the geniusness of this idea? He was the first person, and look at the numbers. He thrived. If that doesn't tell you that that's not a good idea, then I don't know what does. So, what we're going to do here, what I'm going to do here for you, is give you guys a list of ideas that you can innovate off of in ChatGPT. Off the top, raw documentation, alright? Let's go. Skylanders, Wreck-It Ralph, basketball, NFL, soccer, hockey, lacrosse, cricket. For Zone Wars, Peace Control, Realistics, 1v1, a Super 1v1 where the bullets have powers. That's never been done before, where the bullets have powers. Like, I just saw this new game, it was called 1v1 with TikTok music. Here, I'll show you guys it right now. It was doing fairly well, very well. I'm trying to find it, where is it? I just, might have been dead now, but right here. Chill 1v1 TikTok music. Dude, what a genius idea, man. What a genius idea. It really just can't get more simpler than that. Right? Like, there's an FOV slider. And there's music that you can relax with, guys. Like, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Some of the simplest ideas are just so innovative. Like this. Like, all they did was add music to the 1v1. Right? To relax the mind. To make them more competitive. Make them more focused up. Right? And that's what he thought of. I guarantee you this guy was a professional player back in the day. Probably washed now, but sure he's retired, but he's doing better things. Look at this map that he just made. Good idea, right? So keep an eye on this one, guys. This one could blow up even more, like Bitcoin blowing up right now. All right, so let's keep going. This one, YouTube, Peace Control, aim, edit, Peace Control. All in one, guys, all in one. All right. So I just already gave you a list of ideas you can come from. But let me come up with some off the top. All right. So here we have this boss battle. What if you guys made a Skylander Tycoon? What if you made like your own innovative twist to it? All right. Because when you're making ideas, you don't always have to copy people, bro. Just do something from the heart that you're passionate about it and just let it fly. Let him spread his wings, man. Seriously, guys. You are the key. You are the answer. How are you going to be successful if you're just emulating other people, bro? So, when you're coming up with good ideas, you have to think of the concept. You have to think of the concepts, guys. All right, we're going to go back on ChatGPT. All right, ChatGPT, I'm going to show you guys good ways to come up with even more and better ideas. All right, give me good Fortnite map ideas. Fortnite map ideas. And a lot of people are like, screw AI. It's gay. It's not real. Dude, AI is the future. Relax, all right? Get out of here. All right, and when I made this video, I'm going to show you guys, I came up with this one video that I just made recently, and check out the channels. Ready? Watch this. Look, 1 out of 10. I just released this today. Look how good it's doing. It's because of the idea. But how to make good ideas, sometimes you have to use AI, so I'm guiding you guys. I'm telling you to use AI to make good ideas. That's the tutorial today, all right? Use AI. Because that is one of the most beneficial tools of this decade. You guys are really missing out on not using tools that are so much more efficient than the human mind sometimes. Like for me, when I try to come up with ideas, I try to construct them around, okay, what's trending? How can I make this the most fastest? How can I make this the quickest? How can I combine it all in one? How can I get my thoughts out there? And ChatGPT, you can literally just ask it questions, have a conversation with it. Get your thought process flowing, guys. Write it down, bullet point it, and ask ChatGPT to solve it. Right? Like you can literally write a whole bunch of blabber and I say, hey, turn this into a Fortnite map. Like turn chocolate chips and Doritos into a Fortnite map. I'll do it right now. Watch. Watch. Ready? Turn chocolate chocolate, chips, and Doritos into a Fortnite map. Look at this. Welcome to Snacktopia. Snacktopia Zone Wars, where you don't have weapons, you just have food. No one's gonna play that shit, but it's the idea, guys. This is how you make good ideas. Alright? This is seriously how you do it. And I know you guys are gonna laugh and be like, this guy's stupid. He's saying the most dumbest shit right now. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not. Alright? Like, I may have like constructed it and like said it in a stupid ass way where most people wouldn't, but like I'm just expressing who I am, right? Like sometimes I say stupid analogies that are funny, but sometimes people don't clue into the point of what I'm trying to say. Is that you have to use the basic necessities and accessories that you have at your hand, at your disposal, for free. And coming up with good ideas is not easy, but I just proved to you that it is. Right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this module. Hope you guys enjoyed this part section. Now we're going to go into Fortnite thumbnails. Right? So you have the good ideas. You know how to come up with good ideas. Right? But most of the good ideas come off of you. All right? And I know this was kind of like a, what did I learn from this? Right? But a lot of people overthink. What I'm doing is simplifying everything for you guys. So it's not so overcomplicated, so you're not so stressed and worried. It's so much more easier now. Is it not? Do you now feel more relaxed and calmed? I hope you do, because the ideas come with you, not anyone else. Sure, you can come with inspiration, but that's from you, guys. Like, and trying to articulate that to someone is super challenging. So I hope I could get my point across to you. I really hope I did. All right? It's time to take some execution, baby. It's time to take some action for the greater good of yourself. All right? And I've given you all the pieces, all the puzzles, all the things that I've solved for you today. I told you how to learn thumbnails. I've taught you what is verse code. How do I make a map? How do I make a thumbnail? How do I make a trending game? How do I come up with ideas, Davey, that actually work? I did that for you today. I've solved all of your questions, all of your fears, all of your concerns. And now it is up for you to take action and execute on games that you want to create for yourself. This is a business that's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of time to get familiar with. And I'm warning you that you're going to have a lot of fun. You know, when most people say, I'm warning you, it's like a negative. There's a negative connotation to it. But you guys are going to have a lot of fun. And I'm actually so thankful that I'm able to help people at a baseball level. You know, I'm here to help you guys. You guys were once noobs, and now you guys are actually pros. Right? You guys are actually going to be amidst the crowd, starting your own journey, starting your own venture, starting your own island, start making your own maps. That is actually going to do well. I advise you guys all to join Fort Mafia and join the Discord of like-minded people that will motivate and inspire you. It's time for you guys to execute, man. Only come back when you have taken action and you've learned from what I've said and you've watched tutorials online from other people, not just me, that can help you. And now it's time to talk about your success. Success. I think that many of you guys will achieve in your Fortnite map making journey. And a lot of you guys may fail. But just like this diagram here, it's about how you can use the failures and learn from them. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from the obstacles that come your way. And challenge yourself to persevere and get better. That is what makes a successful person. Learning from your failures, learning from your mistakes. Always learning and evolving and adapting with change and over time. Becoming a better person. It's not an easy task to make games that are going to be successful. You really have to dig deep in yourself and find the reason why you're not where you want to be. And I know for a fact that today, I've helped a lot of you guys, willing to change your life for the better and feel motivated and inspired to want to persevere and take on a great feat and make games of the future and make a lot of money and eventually retire your parent. I love you guys all, man. I'm wishing you the best. Motivation. The stuff that drives us forward. If you're looking at my screen right now, here is a person thinking that this jump would be impossible. But here he is, breaking the boundaries at a new profound level. And just like with success and just like with the dreams that you want to achieve, stuff may feel impossible, man. And I remember 3 months ago when I started making maps and I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I'd never make money. I thought I'd never be making $10,000 a month, let alone even $1,000 a month. Making games. And of course I do other businesses and stuff that make even more money, but I was never really focused on that. That's been stuff for years that I've been doing. And
I saw myself really motivating myself, you know. At the end of the day, we really only do have one life, and we get to choose how we want to live it. I believe in all of you guys that, you know, if we really try, we can achieve what we want. I want to show you guys a video of mine 8 years ago that I made in spite of motivation. All right, so here we have little me, little Davis Gill, making a video 7 years ago, and obviously not really always where I want to be. You know, I have a lot to go. And I actually had a video, because when I started this channel, it was 2013, October 6th, and I had a video titled My First Ever Video. This is my first ever video. And I was playing basketball. And I remember the video so vividly, and YouTube took it down. It really put everything into perspective. You know, just seeing me, even me currently right now, just so full of life and wanting to achieve something so vast, so special. It's really all possible, guys, if you put your mind to it. You guys can seriously do it. I believe in all of you. We can all do something amazing if we really try. Yo, sorry if I sound sad. I'm not sad at all. I'm just kind of sick. But we're gonna do amazing things. We really just have to try. We're all obligated to. You know, we're all obligated to create, and I'm ready to change your life. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to be serious. I believe in you guys. You can do it. I've defied all odds, and I'm getting that 1 million followers on this channel, man. I really am. I know I will. And I'm gonna make it work. I have no choice, man. I've been doing this for so long, and I love you guys all. Please never give up on your dreams. We're gonna do great things. So, you finished the video, and now you are a pro. You can now retire your parents. You can now learn the skills necessary to retire your parents, and you can also achieve so many wonderful things. I'm glad you guys could watch this video. I'm glad that I was able to grind this video out, and even though I was sick, I still persevered, and that's some of the stuff that you need to have. You need to have pride. You need to have confidence in yourself, and you need to have consistency, and you need to have discipline to do stuff on days where you don't even feel like it. I really advise you guys all to join the Discord of like-minded people, where we are all motivating each other and inspiring each other to do better, man or woman. I really love everyone who appreciates me, and I advise you guys to join Fort Mafia, $40 a month, where you can connect with like-minded people and also make Fortnite maps of the future, where I have the marketers, the budgeters, the developers on standby, ready to work for you, ready to make your inventions come to life. I just want to thank everyone who watched this video. Let's ball out. Let's make this a good send to the series. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what I missed. Let me know how I can improve, get better. Of course, you guys are like, holy fuck, this guy needs editing on his videos, but it's with intention. I have editing. You can go on my second channels. I know how to edit videos. I purposely keep them raw because that's just the memo. That's just what I want to do with this channel. So I love you guys all, man. Seriously. You can do it if you really try. I believe in every single one of you guys, and like it just makes me tear up when I say that, bro. Like yeah, man, we're gonna do awesome things. It's time to get off our butt and take some action, man. You guys made it, man. You are now successful, and I love you guys all. You're gonna do wonderful things with your life and with your future. This is just the start of your life. You're gonna do amazing things. I promise you, you will. I believe. I know you will. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I'm saying that with pure, honest passion and pride. Don't ever give up on your dreams, man. If you believe, then you can achieve. Don't let anyone discourage you or say any negative things towards you. I'll see you guys soon. Man, I don't even want to end the video, but fucking love y'all guys. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend, good day, and cheers. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. 999, man.
Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to actually make a Fortnite map thumbnail that actually does well. So my favorite website that I like to use is Bing AI by Microsoft. And I want to show you guys the prompts that I use to actually generate something that actually is substantial and successful with evidence proof. Alright, so I'm going to go through the thumbnails here of what I've made. I want to show you guys everything. So let's go to this Gravity Falls one. Look at this. This is something that I made myself. This is a good, clear representation of what a good Fortnite map thumbnail looks like. No in between. This is actually good. Alright? And the game's launching today. Alright? So, I mean, obviously, this video is not going to be out for 2 weeks, but this game just dropped, and it's going to do amazing. Because look at this thumbnail. You cannot tell me that's not good. Right? Like, if this were to spawn with 1 million people's eyes on it, you best believe people are clicking that. They are. Let's be real here. Look at the geniusness behind this. Right? And I'm going to show you guys how I actually did this. All right. So what I like to do when I create my thumbnails is I'd like to go into Bing AI. Right. So these images that you see are actually from AI, but a lot of people can't replicate what I'm doing because my images are so exact to the characters. It's mind blowing. So I'm going to give you the free sauce on how I actually do it. Right. This is what I do. So let's just talk about Avengers. All right. So watch this. Circle image of Iron Man from the Avengers in Fortnite style with red lightning. Red lightning, white background. Actually, we don't need that. All right? Watch this. So what they're going to give me is 4 different variations of circle-themed images of Iron Man in Fortnite style with a red lightning background. This is how you make the icons, and this is how you actually make successful thumbnails. Right? Because you can do it yourself with Photoshop, but we have AI at our disposal. Look at this. Oh my god. Guys, this is it. This is Fortnite. This is just stupid how accurate you can make these prompts with AI. And let's generate one more. Let's generate a few more. We'll churn it up. We'll specify it. And I'm going to show you guys how to actually remove the background of these because when you download them, dude, you're not even going to get it full transparent. So how are you going to equip it and put it onto a background, right? You can't. Look. I download this. Look, there's this black shit, right? You don't want that. You want this. You want it to be just like each cell separately, like Hot Wheels, right? So let's do this. That was funny, I'm not going to lie. All right, let's get a remove DG. This is the software that I like to use. We're allowed to have some jokes between here, guys. Like, come on now. Let me have some fun. All right, so this icon is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. So what we're going to do is copy the image, and I like to go to remove.bg. This is the best software to remove your background. Watch. Ready? Control V. You don't even have to download the image. Just right-click that shit, hit Control C, hit Control V, and voila. As you can see. Nice rhyme there. So, where the hell did the rest of the image go, Davey? Why is this white? All right, so that's going to happen a lot because the AI software sometimes doesn't know how to depict which is what, which is part of a background, which is not. So it just chooses, all right? So, don't worry, guys. It's so easy to restore. You just click erase, you click restore. And remember, guys, this is Fortnite.gg that we're making the thumbnails for, and the Fortnite website, right? But the software that I'm using is called remove.background, remove.bg. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right. And I'm going to give you guys the public assets that I use to make a successful Fortnite thumbnails. So, how did I even make this? Right? Well, I just showed you. But how do I, like, make it to be exactly like this? Well, I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now. All right, let's do it. Let's go to Photoshop. Let's go to here. We're not going to create the whole thumbnail for you guys because that's in a separate section. Right? But let's go to the background. Here's the background. Boom. This is what I like to use for all of the images. So I have a good layout to start with. All right? So let's grab the icon that we have that I just downloaded and let's go here. All right? Here's the icon. I'm dragging that in. Obviously, we're going to make it smaller. And what I like to do here to actually make it nice and vibrant is I like to go to the brightness. I like to edit it like that. Looks really nice. It looks way better because if I do a Control-C, Control-Z, look at that. Look how much more brighter it looks, right? And I like to turn the vibrance up. Boom, even more vibrant. I also like to sharpen it as well. The software is called Phototopia. Guys, look at the difference before and after. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. That is so much more vibrant. You guys don't know how big of a difference that actually makes on the brain. Right? Like, look, imagine if these icons were like this in the thumbnail. But imagine if they were like this. Dude, even more visuals. Everything is visual based. Everything is visual perception based in life. Because like I may say, like me saying this shit, you may be like, this guy is just yapping. He doesn't know shit, right? But this is literally just how I talk. I have ADHD and I talk super fast and some stuff that doesn't make sense. But if you can articulate what I'm saying and process the analogies of what I'm saying, you can benefit a lot if you process what I'm actually saying here. All right. So we're gonna make this thumbnail. We're gonna grab a picture of Captain America now. All right. We're gonna end off the video like that. I'm gonna have it structured. You guys can copy this as well. So how do I get a picture of the guy going like this, like in Fortnite style? This is how you do it. All right. This is what you do. Image of Captain America in Fortnite style, tilted over, looking at camera, with arms crossed, in Fortnite style, white background. Just watch the magic, guys. I don't know what else to say. Just watch this. Just watch the geniusness live in action. Here we go. Any minute, guys. Any minute. Let's go, baby. Woo! All right. So, let's go back here. Images are... Look. You cannot tell me this does not look like Fortnite, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Who is this woman? She's looking good, guys. Let's be real. This woman looks good. All right. So, let's go here. Copy image. Move background. Let's go. Boom. Here we have a Fortnite picture, guys. We move background. Boom. And this is with AI. This is so free. Like, you don't even have to make anything yourself anymore. It's all just AI based. Look. And you obviously want it rotated, so you go to transform, go here, and boom. Look at that. And he's a little bit darkened on this side of the face, so this is what you do. Adjustments. Hue. Boom. Now it's fixed. Right? Now it's fixed. So look. Before, after. Before, after. Boom. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Obviously, he's a little big, but like, what do you expect? What do you expect? Like, look at that. Alright? And this is how you make a good thumbnail. Like, you have to think of the specifics that you have to go into detail, guys. Like, really get into detail. Like, this is not a bad picture, guys. This is not a bad silhouette for a thumbnail. You just have the icons like this. You like this. Have the title. Let me show you guys. Watch this. Watch. Avengers. Alright. Boom. Make this yellow. Here. Just make this real nice for you guys. Before I head off. Alright. Go here. And just record this really well. Alright. Gradient overlay. Boom. Boom. You want to have this yellow. That's what everyone else uses. So this is yellow. Boom. And then this is a darkened yellow. So kind of like... It's still vibrant and bright, but it's kind of like this. Right? You add your stroke. You can have it whatever you want. Right? Go like this. Avengers. Boom. Go to here. We go box PvP. Boom. This one's pure white. You don't need anything else with this, but you can add the stroke as well. Color overlay. Boom. 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 Alright? Watch this. Okay, well, I didn't hit okay. All right, there we go. Avengers box PvP. Looking nice and snazzy. All right, have the icon like this. So it's replicating him. All right, I'm going to show you how to make Captain America even more vibrant and brighter. Here, watch. Ready? Boom. All right, already off the rip. Good. Down to a good start. Drop shadow. Nice. Vibrance. Turn that up. Very nice, very nice. Turn the saturation. Boom. Sharpen. Boom. Look at that. Like, obviously, that's not the craziest thumbnail because I make them way better than what you're seeing here. But this is just a rough outline of what to do. Because I can't, like, I'm not here to teach you. I'm not here to make you a pro. I'm here to learn. I'm here to teach you the specifics that you need to learn to become a pro. All right? But you're going to be way successfuler than me, my friend. Because I have a lot of things on my plate. And I have a lot of things to do. And you guys are only focusing on Fortnite Maps. You guys have a huge advantage over me. All right? And a huge advantage over people who haven't bought in this course and gotten educated. I love you guys all, man. Seriously. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Avengers Box PvP. Might release this game, not gonna lie. Because it's not a terrible thumbnail. It's not terrible. It just needs to be refined and more put to it. But this is how you make a good thumbnail. So, how to create one. Remember, guys, the prompt is circle image of XYZ from XYZ TV show with lightning background, circle image, 3D with lightning strikes. And with the image, it is image of XYZ from XYZ in Fortnite style, arms crossed, tilted to the right, looking at the camera, white background. Alright? Those are the prompts. Those are the best prompts. And everyone always asks me for them. Sometimes I might start selling them, but I just gave them free for you. Alright? So, you're welcome. Love you. Peace. I'm going to be showing you a quick and simple trick to publish a game. It doesn't even take that much effort, or it's not even that long or hard to even do. And we're going to do it today with you guys today. Alright? Let's do it. So, obviously we all know how to launch a session inside of Fortnite, so when we load into UEFN, what we will do is pick a project. We'll pick a project that we want to publish, and this is what we're going to do. Alright? So, this is what you do. So, let's load into this. My project M. So, when we load in, what we have to do is launch a session, and I'll show you exactly and guide you exactly what to do. Here we go. So, we're loaded in. What you do is launch a session. I already have this game published, so I don't need to do that. Launch a session. Once it's loaded in, you press escape, you press the end game, the red thing, it says end game, press it, and then you'll go back into UEFN and press launch memory calculation. What's it do is it tests the memory, make sure you're not over the limit of 100,000, or you can't publish the game. So that's what it does, right? And then it takes you to creator portal, and this is what it does. So we're going to open up the creator portal here. I'm going to show you what it actually does, all right? This is what it does. So I'm going to go into my creator portal, and I'm going to press publish new release, publish new game. Let's go into here, all right? Okay, so since there's no actually private versions of this game, we can't actually do it right now, but I'm going to show you guys how to actually publish it. Here we go. So, let's just say I want to republish this. It'll take you to this page. This is what it'll do. It'll show you this. You'll just type in all your information here, yada, 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 do the game rating. That's what you guys do. You guys know the rest. You guys know what to do, right? You have your promotional media here where you upload your thumbnail, your square thumbnail, and your lobby background. This is the rating, the age system rating, and this is the lobby of how like the description looks inside of the game. All right, it's a pretty simple description. And you press visibility and you press publish. And that is how you publish your first game inside of UEFN, inside of Fortnite, inside of the creator portal. Love you guys. Peace. Today I'm going to be showing you the entirety of Fortnite's payout system. Obviously, in the first video I showed you already how you get paid, but what are some loopholes that you can grasp and learn? Because just like YouTube, Epic Games has an RPM, which pretty much means that every month their dollar amount is higher. When they launch a new season, they're going to make more money that month. That's just how it works, right? And on Christmas is the highest. So every December, they make the most money out of anything. And January. And that is because they release big changes in that time period, which brings more dollars in the bank. So how can you maximize your own profits? Well, when they release a new season and everyone's playing, and you have a game that you're waiting to post it on the day of the new season. When there's an update in the game, why would you not post the game on the day of the update? Higher chances of virality, popularity, and monetization. More money, more dollars in the pocket. There's more people playing your game. There's more people playing the game and having potential eyeballs to see your game. That is an even better way to promote your game, to get it out there, without not always being so reluctant on advertising it yourself, because that's the next step, is to marketing. That's the next module. That's the next step-by-step process you guys are going to have to learn, is how to market it yourself, and it's really hard without a personal brand. And for me, it's really hard because, well, it's not really hard for me, actually, not anymore. But at the start, it really was. It was pretty hard, I'm not going to lie. All right, so we know that Epic Games pays you with their island retention. And how do you get paid, though? Okay, so when you actually get paid, I'm going to show you how do you actually receive the pay. How to receive pay from Fortnite. So they have a thing called Hyperwallet. And pretty much what that is, it's linked with PayPal and Epic Games. And Hyperwallet, you'd have to put in your driver's license, your passport, your ID, your bank statements, your social security number, debit card, credit card, passport, address, full and last name, phone number, everything. That is to ensure that you are the rightful, lawful owner of said bank account or money transaction, whatever. You know, because they don't want fraud. Right? And of course you have to pay taxes on everything. But that is already withholded. When you make your dollar amount, it's already withholded for you. So you don't have to worry about not filing taxes and stuff. You know, I'm going to have a lot of money coming in this year. And if I don't file my taxes, I don't want to get arrested, right? So it's good that Epic Games allows this, that the taxes are already withdrawn for you. All right? And of course, you still have to file them yourself. You still have to file them. But the taxes are withdrawn for you, which is very beneficial. And I appreciate Fortnite a lot for that. And I think you guys will too, down the line. All right. How do I claim my money from Fortnite? You don't need to, you can't apply for refunds. It's bullshit. All right, but let me show you what it actually is. Hyperwallet, Fortnite. And when you're first setting up into the creator portal, because a lot of you guys won't know how to set it up, they ask you for your age verification. When you're actually logging into the portal, you have to do the Hyperwallet transaction thing, and that's the setup to log into and have everything set up so you can get paid, yada yada yada. And obviously, I can't walk you through the process because I've already done it. I'm not gonna leak my information at all to you guys. So the best steps is to be legally 18 years of age. And if you can't be 18, have your parental guardians, because I remember 3 years ago, I couldn't have a support a creator code because I was underage. I was 16. I had to be 18. Now I can fully do it because I'm almost an adult. I have to be 19 in Canada. And now I can do whatever I want. All right, but this is how Fortnite pays you out. That's how they pay you out. And a lot of you guys are going to have trouble publishing the game, which is also another section. I'm going to teach you guys how to publish it and market it and advertise it. But this is Fortnite's payout system. Island retention, average view duration, and how many players you're averaging. All right? Love you guys all. See ya. Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to actually get paid with Fortnite. So Fortnite pays you out by your AVD, your watch time, and your retention. Alright, so I'm going to show you a game that's doing fairly well right now. It's actually only been out for a day, and it has 25,000 players. Honestly ridiculous. Alright, so 25,000 players, it's only been out for a day, and look how much money he's made so far. 9,300. Today, he's made over $11,000. Alright, and what I want to talk about is how is this guy going to get paid? Let me explain. Okay, so look, so Epic Games pays you based off of your island retention on your island, and also the watch time in your game, and how many people are averaging your game, right? So this guy can get to, he can be averaging 7,000 players for a day, and then if